You know, they're talking about trying to fulfill as many of the pre-orders as possible by year end. That means hopefully a lot of our founders editions will be in the hands of people by hopefully by Christmas, you know, or by New Year's. Um, I think that's great. You know, they didn't have to do that. They could have said, "Hey, we're pushing this all the way." I got home. I actually saw on my phone this great news. So let me read it to you directly from the Intellivision email.
It says Amico production has begun. We're saving the best news for last. The entire team here in Intellivision, because they went through a list of stuff. The entire team at Intellivision is excited to announce we've completed our pre-production and started our formal production of Amico consoles. We are focusing on our initial launch, units that will ship to our first customers as soon as possible. We hope to have more accurate shipping information by end of year.
So that is good. We are in production. These are just waiting. We're going to talk a great thing to celebrate. This is awesome. So obviously saying that the first customers were going to be your founders. So your founders are going to get the your units first. We talked about this last week. Once again, like it's the manufacturer now. Like Intellivision has done their part. So as of right now, you know, the manufacturer has all the tools for them to manufacture these. So they're the ones that have to let the company know, hey, this is our projected date that we're going to run our test run. This is where our projected date for our mass production. So Intellivision is done with their end on production. It's the manufacturer now, which is very good news. Which, like I said. So there you see, it's not really a big change. They are starting to grow as a company. There's a lot of business decisions that Phil is just amazing at doing. He's the guy that brought Tetris from Russia to the United States. So come on. Come on. The guy knows what he's doing. But he is going to handle a lot more business and dealings and licensing and stuff like that. As Tommy wants to get more into the creative, as he always has been, but he was doing everything. So to have Phil kind of take some of this weight off his shoulders and kind of work on some of the business stuff and the meetings and the all that type of stuff that he's good at. So really, it was just a name change. You know, Phil, Mike, John, Tommy, they're all still there, still running this company. This is actually a really good thing. But of course, there's another question on everybody's mind, and what does the new CEO have to say about that? Let's listen in.
So everybody in the chat is clamoring. I have one question for you before you go, and then I'll let you run. Does Intellivision still plan on announcing a ship date within the next? I think it was like a couple weeks ago. They said sometime mid-February. Is that still a plan for that?
Mid to end. There's a couple key factors we're trying to clear up, but I'm dedicated to making an announcement by the end of this month.
So there you have it, Phil Adam, a no BS kind of guy, letting you know how it is and what's coming up. So I think this is great. He's gonna do great working the job as the CEO. This is awesome. So there you have it, a little update for you. I think that's great. So now we have a one controller option for a little lesser of a price. So it's cool that everyone that kept their pre-orders is locked in at that original price, 6 pack-ins, all the trimmings, the 2 controllers, and the console. Now for new orders, a great option for the 289 controller with one, and you still get the 6 pack-in games, you know.
I hope people get their pre-orders. It looks like that's the focus. This is fantastic news showing that they are still going strong and forward. Obviously, a reduced staff because the units are pretty much done. Looks like they're doing testing, just testing, bug testing, stuff like that, and starting production. And showing that these first production units will be done in just a matter of a couple of weeks. So that is awesome news. Well, there it is, the official update. So it looks like we're going to see some of these production units now. They got through the bug that they were trying to fix, which obviously caused the delay in this update. So now they're going ahead. So the next few weeks, we should start seeing production units. So that's really cool. That is super cool. Really good update. We'll talk more about this on Wednesday's show, Amico Forever, at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Well, there it is. A lot of updating there. 2024 update. So, great update with side swipers. More to come. Hardware controllers being available by the holiday. That is great news. So, more to come on the Amico front. Stay tuned to the Amico News Authority right here on DJC.